everybody to an episode I cannot remember because it's been so long, but we're back. We still have some technical difficulties with our camera equipment, but we're getting there surely but slowly. We have a new guest today. That is Easton. Easton, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I went to school with Garrett and from the same hometown, and yeah, I'm excited to join you guys and ride this adventure. So.
For sure. We hired Easton on as a cameraman, and he's been doing really well so far, so working out real nice.
Very fortunate.
For sure.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Yep. So a lot with what we've had this year for the past couple of years has been mostly traveling and not being able to capture a lot of our videos, and it's a shame because we've had really good seasons and a lot of really good memories and stuff that we would want to be captured, but we only have a group of 4 people now, and it's kind of tough.
Tyler wasn't so greedy with the camera and the gun. We might have a lot more.
That might run in a little bit with it. Everyone gets a little greedy. Everyone gets a little greedy whenever there's 300 mallards scuffed up in your face. You can't. Yeah. And no one. I mean, everyone wants to shoot, but so we're gonna work around it a little bit. We're gonna get Easton shooting, and then we're gonna pass the camera around a little bit more, get a little bit more of everyone. With having 5 guys, that definitely help keep our numbers up, and then help.
I agree.
For sure.
Let the cameraman do some shooting. But where did you start off hunting at, Easton?
So I grew up hunting all around here. Did a lot Mermet. That was like my bread and butter from my dad taking me off. Shot my first limit in Mermet. Believe it or not, it was never a draw, and I've only hunted a draw probably 5 times. It's always been a walk-in. It's always been foot races down the levees to literally in tennis shoes and a pair of shorts and a decoy, and whoever gets there gets there.
Yeah.
And I mean, unfortunately, it's not like it used to be, but
right. That's everywhere.
Yeah. I remember whenever you could pull a 6 or 7 man limit out of Mermet on opening weekend every single day, and now you're lucky to shoot 3 ducks.
Yep.
Other than you got a goose out of there. That's pretty rarity.
Yeah, he's chilling right back over there. That was a crazy hunt. I think I've talked about it before, maybe. I don't remember if I have.
I don't know. If so, then you can refresh everyone.
Well, this is a really kind of. It's not. I wouldn't call it timber, but I would call it open holes with trees around it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because if you've hunted Arkansas timber hole, you dare not speak of Mermet as a timber hole.
I would never.
Well, the walk-ins, yeah. Some of the walk-ins.
No.
Like,
I wouldn't. That's
the
like
trees ain't fat enough to be timber.
If you could put a climber on that thing, it ain't timber.
But it's not really big, so it's an odd spot for a Canada to get in.
Yeah.
And especially being no food at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Me and I don't remember who I was with. I don't remember who I was with. But
Gavin was there, wasn't he?
No, Gavin just left to go back because he was a year in the Navy, so he left the day before to go back to the Navy. So he hunted there the day prior, and I know we drew. I think it was pool D. I think.
Yeah, I think it was a pull for sure.
And it was a pool, and just swung right out between the trees. 2 of them did, and we tore into them. It was really weird. I shot it at like 10 yards.
I remember going down there, you guys telling me you guys did that, and I remember going down there a couple weeks later, and that's all the guys were talking about is someone shot a Canada goose out of a timber hole, you should say. And
I'm a living fucking legend, baby.
Now you get one to come down into a timber hole in Arkansas, yeah. You'll be a little.
Actually, we do have a buddy, and Jacob. I know you're watching this. I know you're gonna be watching this. I'm gonna give you a little holler out for that.
Shout him out for that.
Yeah, he said, and he has a picture of it.
Yeah,
he has a picture of it. Once we go down there, I think it'll be here within a couple weeks. We'll be going down there. But
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. This place is really unique. It's got a lot of history back behind it too.
For sure. Hopefully we get to stay in the church.
Yeah, the church.
I've only heard stories, and I'm excited.
Oh man, it's a good time. A lot of
wonderful dude.
Yeah,
I can't say anything bad about Jacob.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Never get.
He's big engaged now. A little shout out on that too.
Hey,
congratulations.
Congratulations, Jacob.
But anyway, yeah. So he has all these.
Little rock.
So he's got all these pictures of all these memories and stuff he usually takes of every hunt that he goes on, and but one of them has a speck in it, and they're in a timber hole, and he showed me the timber hole. And I mean, this hole was maybe 20 yards wide.
It's probably as big as this room. Right?
Yeah. And he said that one of his buddies was really good on the speck call and called it down in there. So
That's crazy.
You know, and I get a little kick every time that we see specks over in the timber. Like James got a timber hole in Missouri. When that one that we were in, I tried calling him in there because I got a little bit of faith behind that story. Living proof.
Yeah, it's. I guess that's what you got to do. But yeah. I do appreciate you guys bringing me on. Though I'm super excited about this.
Yeah,
I've been grinding the little bit this past week and a half. I know we've all been grinding.
Yeah,
it's been a tough.
I wish you had caught us in the early season.
Hey, it doesn't matter when
I caught us when we had the pump going.
Yeah, we had
we were in the gym.
Yeah, we were full pump.
Tyler was. It was high T Tyler.
I was high T Tyler.
I haven't seen high T.
Yeah.
That wasn't Tiller.
No. No, I was Tiller then. I'm a little laid back now.
That's Tyrese.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too. The last time we were in Arkansas, now that we're on that little bit of topic, Jacob and that tornado came through there, and we went up there to go hunt.
I was talking about that today, actually.
Oh my God. Jacob said he sent me a video. We were hunting. I think we were hunting in his timber hole, and we went over there, and he's like, I got a surprise for you. And he's like, a video. He was holding the speck. It's barred up and everything. Named him Jeffrey. Jeffrey came home with me. I double banded him. Because I do taxidermy, I put a reward band on it, and then a regular band. Put a $100 reward band on him.
Somebody's gonna be disappointed when they kill that bird.
So, someone's gonna be big mad. I hope someone one day sees this, like, that's where that came from. Because
douchebag. You should have made it where you change it with the inside. You put your number on it.
Oh yeah.
Like engraved and said, "Ha, got you."
Someone's gonna post it. It will go viral. Someone's gonna be super mad. Someone's gonna put it on their lane and say, "Yeah, I still killed it." So.
I'd slap it off.
I got $100 reward, man.
I'll still put it on there.
But it was crazy. I let him go in our park because my wife wouldn't let me keep him in the house no more because he kept shitting everywhere.
Profanity.
I heard what you said.
I didn't say nothing.
You done busted out.
Yeah, you did.
You ain't talking to me.
But
I'll put the bleeps in there later.
So I let him go to the park, and I was working about a mile down the road, and the geese get up. Well, we had a big cold front come in, and the geese would get up and they'd fly away. Well, one day a big group came into the park, picked up and left, and came over. There's one fucking speck at that park. And they flew. I heard them get up. I was about to go to work, and I'm like, man. Like all them geese, and then on the very back there's old Jeffrey.
What if you shot Jeffrey?
Oh, that felt terrible. But any other speck?
No. You gotta bring it home to your wife and say, "Hey, I brought him back home." And put it on the wall.
I couldn't. I wanted to mount him, but it was barred up. But I didn't know. I couldn't bring myself to it. It was like with my little kid or something.
Right.
I don't mind go shooting them
Speaking of like some local geese, what did we get into this weekend?
Yeah, we went to a traffic field, and we would have smashed them. I want to blame a lot of it on the fog and the weather.
Oh, the fog. It was foggy till 4 o'clock where we were.
And it wasn't like just some fog that would just kind of lift it up around 9. It stayed there the whole day, and it kept rolling in thicker and thicker, and get a little bit of light, and then it'll get thicker and thicker.
It was the damn mist.
Yeah. You had to pull the old grounds when he goes out there in the decoys, with the flag just shake, call.
That didn't even work.
Yeah.
They still didn't see us.
Oh, they got us. They came over. That's that one group of geese that came over that flew over the top of us. They peeled off that 5-pack did.
Well, we had that one group coming directly at us, so we were all standing there just chit-chatting and talking. By the time we see them, they were locked up into the decoys. It was that thick.
Yeah,
and
it was terrible.
We ended up killing a couple out of it.
Yeah, it's tough hunting in that fog for sure.
Yeah, I don't like hunting in fog if I don't got to.
That was more of a duck day than it was a goose day for sure. But we still drove some off of it though.
Yeah, we killed one golden eye hen.
Yeah, in a dry field.
Oh yeah, in a cornfield.
I was like, wow. But yeah, we drew some out there, but yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good hunt.
Yeah, my first kind of areas I started hunting was Mermet as well. That was the second duck hunt I ever went on, was at Mermet.
That was my second duck hunt as well.
Really?
Yep, my first.
I think that's like, honestly, like if you go back, you talk to all these, like I call them old heads. You talk to all these guys that's been hunting for 30 plus years, and where was the good spots? Well, crab orchard and all this, Ren Lake was your geese, right, and your divers. Well, you go talk to these old heads. Where was the mallards? They're Cache River, Mermet, Union County, Horseshoe. That was the places to be.
Yeah.
And now
Alexander.
it's insane.
I actually just talked to a guy today. Whenever we went and hunted out at the grounds place, we were talking in the pit, and I was like, because he had a whole lanyard full of bands, and I was like, I said, how was it back then? Because he said it's 60. So I was like, how was it? Because he got to hit the good time. And he was like, man, he said back then, he said they would get sick to their stomach if there went 400,000 Canada's sitting on the Crab Orchard Refuge.
That's insane.
He said the people would be sick to their stomach.
Now we get all tickled pink when there's 40.
Yeah. I'm not tickled about it, but one bit. But
when you get filled with a couple hundred in them, you're like, oh, let's go.
Yeah, but they said so out there they used to run. Back in the day, I can't remember who used to own it, but they'd be running people out of there, and they had a quota on how many geese they could kill. I think it was like 56,000.
That was when birds were worth points too, probably.
Yeah, you were only. He said some days that you were if you hit like your quota. He said in the season they get like 56,000 geese that they were allowed to kill, and he said if they killed that in 17 days, he said there'd be trucks lined up all the way down the side of Pepsi, and they'd just be going in there like you're going to a like on a carnival or something, riding on a ride. He said that's how quick. He said they'll kill their geese and just keep rotating them in and out all day. And he said that it was just they'd hit their quota, and he said they could hit it in 7 days or 2 weeks, and they'd be done. For the rest of the season, you couldn't hunt out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Just talking about earlier, you went out there to hunt with the grounds team. Who'd you end up hunting with today?
Like I said, I can't remember the guy's name. It's I feel like crap forgetting him. I guess I've only known him for 2 days, but there's a bunch of people have been out there. But anyway, he's a great guy. I can't remember his name. I'd like to put it in the video if I can get the chance to remember his name. But he's been out there. He's hunted with Tim for years. He's been out there for a long time. Like I said, he hunted that spot before Hunter got it. So Tim and them used to go out there and hunt and help run clients and guide or do so whatever. But yeah, it's a really good spot out there. There's a bunch of really good places out there to go hunt. But yeah, the birds they were good. It's just educating them, and like you were saying, we had a group of 15 today. There's only 2 shooters. There's not a whole lot of geese around here right now, and you don't want to shoot them. If there were 7 guys in that pit, we would have lit them up. But that's the point of educating them. If you're going to educate them, you're just going to take the chance of not shooting that many.
And like that field I got right now, it's holding birds right now. We went the other day, and I think, like we said earlier, the fog was a big factor.
I don't think we educated one group because
the one group that came in, we had 7 come in, we killed 5, and we had 2 get out. But those 2 literally sat right next to the field all day.
Yeah.
And when I drove out there this morning, I watched about 45 laying in the field, and I think some of the same geese we've seen, and there were still specks flying around. And those 2 snows that were running around those specks, they were already sitting in the field as well. And I think it's not something just us 3 would go out there and shoot.
Yeah.
We would get all 5 of us and a couple of the other guys and go out there and have some fun.
Right. There's sometimes at certain occasions I won't feel guilty or bad.
Last week of season, I'm educating the hell out of the geese.
Most people say, "Oh, I wouldn't do that," but I guarantee if you're in that position, you're probably going to shoot them.
Yeah.
But we were up at Ren Lake and we were hunting a pretty good spot that I knew of, and I was like, there's 3 guys, including me, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I guess I want to try it and maybe see if we can get some geese out there. If not, we'll shoot some divers or whatever. So we went out there and. They're sure as shit, here they come, and they came over to my right, started calling at them, we got them all in, and circled right on top of us, and dude, I think we had probably 200 Canadas right on top of us at 10 yards, and we killed our limit out of one group. We thought it was our limit, it wasn't, it's 3, and we thought it was 2. So we're over there and then we had another group come over, and I just said, so let's just stay down, let's wait on them. And we called them. I just called at them and
Just watch the show.
watched the show and let them land. Man, it was beautiful. And we let them land, and they went out in the water and swam out to the middle. We got out of there and left. And I guess some hunters seen where we were at, and those geese aren't there no more.
That's how it goes hunting public land.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean,
There's no such a thing as secret on public land.
no.
Not for long. It may be a secret for one season, maybe.
I mean, think of it. We had that one spot we tried to go to Saturday. Or yeah. We tried to go out to a spot Saturday, and we knew it. Like when we had guys scouting it all week, and we show up at 3 hours before shooting, like 9 trucks are there.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Yep, and I seen posts of it, and they were killing.
I know people that hunted, and they were killing them.
Killed a 5-man limit out there the other day.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
when
sure.
we were supposed to be there.
Was it cold that day?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the day we broke 6 inches of ice.
Yeah. Yeah, they killed a 5-man limit out there 2 days in a row.
Yeah, and it's just good. It's public land. It's just not a secret. People talk.
There's no such a thing as a secret public land spot. That's made up. That's a fairy tale.
Unless it's not really public land.
You know what's weird that we're getting on this, we've been getting all this rain later on in the year, and I actually watched a video over it today. I don't know who posted it. It was some type of article over the migration, and it had to do with like highlighted points of the heavy migration. It actually highlighted
Migration Station.
I don't know what it was.
That's who. I think another video. I watched it today too.
And it was like, and it highlighted southern Illinois and Missouri and
It was like the Boot Hill in northeast Arkansas, and like from like Wren Lake down in southern Illinois.
Yeah, but it's because the heavy rainfall that we had allowed.
New habitat.
Yep. But that makes
We
sense.
didn't
Though.
have flooded corn until late December.
Oh yeah, we can get on that little topic real quick.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah,
all of our refuges were bone dry. I mean, that wasn't just an Illinois problem. That was an everywhere
We
problem.
ranted about this, but I didn't get to say it because the podcast didn't get published due to technical difficulties. But we've had a lot of that's our life.
That's our catchphrase.
Yeah, technical difficulties. That's right.
That's what we're gonna name this podcast.
Hey, there we go. There's our name we're looking for. Technical difficulties.
It might be on Wednesday.
Hey, this will be up in 2026 when we figure it out.
Yeah, I have people ask all the time when the podcast can come out. I'm like, yeah, I wish I knew.
Before we get all into it, right now, I'm gonna try to get this scheduled to everybody. We're gonna do it one a week.
Yeah.
At least an audio version once a week.
Yeah.
And if we're on the way back from somewhere, we pull it up on our phone and record it, and I get it edited and put in there. But once a week's the goal.
Yeah.
And I would like to have a set schedule later on, and we do it so it's for the viewers.
Summer's definitely warm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like the viewers will appreciate it, and it's not just a pop-up thing, and it'll. Because I mean, as you said, you get people ask you all the time, when the next one's posted, when the next one's posted. Yeah. Back to the food. Sorry.
What was I talking about that? Oh yeah. So Wren Lake, they really screwed a lot of people over. From I know, I learned later. I mean, I was very, very aggravated with what they did at first.
You were not mad at all.
Oh man, I was very mad. I mean, actually, it benefited us in a way.
It did slightly because we found the only food on the whole damn lake.
Yeah.
We hunted it and it worked. So.
Yeah, but for like mostly for the youth hunters, that really sucked because
That did suck.
because those kids. I mean, like, here's the thing.
I took those kids on that hunt that day.
Yeah.
And I not to talk down on their employees or anything like that, because the Wren is a lot easier hunting for the youth and the draw, in my opinion. And so that's what we did that day. And I feel like, now granted, I went out there and seen a week prior that they were low, but I've been out there 2 days prior and they've been super low, and hunted it on opening day, and it was
Cool.
waist deep. So
I mean, and I've also noticed. Have you guys hunted up the north part, up in like Big Muddy area? And like
Yeah, we live there, baby.
It's obviously it is full.
Yeah.
Every hole, everything, you gotta have some depth. I mean, we hunted it second weekend, and there's a spot that I've always hunted up there in that area, and I mean, over and over and over again, and we can usually weight it. Yeah, it's usually waist deep, but we can weight it. And we had a 10-foot mojo pole that was underwater.
No, man.
And I mean, it was good because we got to hide, and that's the problem when it comes to Main Lake. When you're hunting all this stuff, you can't hide. You're 40 feet off the bank.
Yeah, unless you're in a boat.
Oh, we were in a boat. You're 40 feet off the bank.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't get. It's all mud. You can't get up there.
A-frame, baby.
A-frame in the mud.
A-frame in the mud makes a difference.
But what I was getting at was what they did was I learned later that their pumps weren't working
Firing on all cylinders.
right. So it's literally running half of what it should be. And
They could have warned everybody that day though.
And here's
That's what made me
my
mad.
thing is like, man, it take 10 minutes to go out there and fire one up and test it. And maybe they did do that, and it was running good then, and then they went to go run it on that day, and it just, I mean, we've had that stuff happen. I mean,
Oh
it just
yeah, we've
happens.
had pump spray.
But I mean, for them to, I feel like they don't care no more.
For a place that big,
Mhm.
they should have had the pumps running. That's all I got to say about Main Lake.
I mean, and dude, they could have literally had a fund. This is what I was thinking. I was like, if they wanted to, they could have literally asked, you know, hey guys, it's gonna cost $10 for the first week. You're gonna at least get 100 hunters up there every bit in the first week to go hunt Wren Lake. You know, what is that? That'd be no. That'd be
100 hunters
if you had 100 hunters
for $10.
for, yeah, and then that'd be for 7 days. That'd be $7,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever hunted down in Alexander County Horseshoe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
we done
Union
that
County?
all the time.
It's $20 a person.
Yeah.
And it's for that reason.
But my thing is you could have went and rented a pump, and it would been not even have that. You could have, asked $5.
Yeah.
There's something even half that, and they would have been able to have a pump. They would have pumps out there pumping, and it would have had that whole thing flooded out in probably one day.
It was me, you and I went to Alexander about a week before South Zone opened, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And that was pitiful.
Yeah.
It's pitiful.
There wasn't no water anywhere.
No.
And one of our favorite spots down there, and it was empty. It's bone dry. I've never seen it like that.
I've never seen it.
Even in early season, like in
No, I mean,
early
it
September.
floods off the Mississippi. I mean,
Well, I mean,
Which
I drew a permit for down there in Horseshoe, and I was ecstatic because I mean, you talk about a public land, throw some numbers out to them. They posted the board. They've not even hit 100 ducks this year.
Are you serious?
I think they're like at 87. One one blind is over 20 ducks.
wow.
One. And one of them killed a 2-man opening day and have yet to shoot another duck. Because I had a second day of season, so I've seen that board. And it's the same exact number that it was the second day of season.
When was that? When did you last look at it?
Yesterday. It was posted in,
Is it online?
it's not online, but like it's in a group I'm in. The guy posted it and he was there.
That's crazy.
It is.
No one else has shot a duck since then?
Dude, it's insane. And it goes back to that, because like where that blind is, there was water.
Oh, is it just that blind?
No, there was water there.
Are you talking about the whole lake?
Oh, not the whole lake, just that blind. It's
Oh.
crazy. No, it's what I'm getting at. It's crazy to think that a blind can shoot a 2-man limit, because you're only allowed 2 hunters down
Yeah.
Yeah.
there. A 2-man limit on opening day and not shoot another single duck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean,
When you think about it, they killed the most opening day. That's the only blind to limit out.
Yeah.
And anybody in this podcast, you hunt opening land, if it produces, it's going to produce, right?
Yeah.
And nothing. So I do have a question. I'm new to this. I just started joining hunting with you guys and doing this. What's the plan for next year?
Next year should be
I'm
windy.
excited.
so we had obviously we start off in North Dakota.
Start off here.
Yeah, my bad. We start off early season here.
Get your head.
I'm already thinking of ducks. I gotta be thinking about them big honkers, baby. But
we kill our early season here, then we go no tag.
yeah,
Then Kansas.
and then back here,
Then back here.
and then Missouri.
Arkansas.
Is it Arkansas opened up before
Yeah.
Missouri?
It's the week before, yeah.
So Arkansas,
Then Missouri.
and then Missouri, then South Zone.
Central. I mean South Zone.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we start bouncing a little bit.
Yep, and then we just go where the birds are at from then on. But we're gonna hit up Oklahoma.
For sure.
That's definitely happening.
That's a bucket list hunt of
And
mine.
my sister's watching this, thank you, because actually I just got to break some news to you guys. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we got to just inform that it's kind of a toss up right now, but for the most part, we got about I think you said 250 acres in Oklahoma and prime hunting land to go
Good
hunt
deal.
some duck hunting. So,
Hell yeah.
if not, then we have a really good place to stay out there. My sister's moving over there, so
She got the best blankets.
yeah,
In Oklahoma.
she got
I'll tell you what, though, you got some damn good pillows.
Oh, man. 700 count gypsy cotton.
Ouch, that night.
But yeah,
Tell
so
you what, put you in the grave.
well, we got that, and we got some big hunts coming up. I think we're going to try. Oh, we got a new.
Hey, this year ain't done yet.
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying that. We still got some killing left to do.
Yeah, we do. Tyler will ever wake up, we'll start shooting. If he changes that show, I'm telling
I
you.
already tried to go buy another one the other day. And it's not that it's bad, but don't shoot nowhere near as good as Carlson's. Don't buy Pattern Master.
Hey, that's all I shoot.
This is not a sponsored ad.
But Pattern Master, if you're looking at this, you can sponsor us. We'll take it. We might just.
We'll think about it.
I think I'd rather throw a jelly head in. I'll take sock choke. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm,
All right, Carlson's or kicks. I'll shoot kicks.
I'm a Carlson's till I die.
I'm a Carlson's guy, and I have a Pattern Master because our local sporting goods store did not have it at the time of my purchase. But
Amazon does
Impulse.
Amazon,
that. Yeah. They
Oh
got
yeah,
Amazon.
you can buy a gun on Amazon anymore.
I got a Dunn's gift card. I ain't gonna try to do that. I'll wait till I can, because they told me they had a Carlson's turkey load. I almost bought it. Turkey choke. I was like,
60 yards.
I said, but will it kill
Slug
a
gun.
duck?
Hey, ask Nick if it'll kill a duck.
American Sniper.
Yeah. They call Nick Chris Kyle. You got
Oh
a
shit. Okay, fine. So we talked about
Topic change.
what's the plans for the rest of the year.
After that,
this
we
year.
went this year.
Well, from starting Saturday.
So we have till the 31st to kill Canada's.
I
It
got-
goes into February.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It's
no.
31st.
31st last.
31st day.
James said it goes to February, but
Maybe down there.
Is it?
that's what he was talking about yesterday. But
I'm sure he wouldn't tell you why.
I mean, when I looked at it, because I was looking at it, it's 31st.
I think it's the 31st of January here. But
And then
anyway,
February 1st is conservation season.
yeah, I think so. That maybe go. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be later this month. At the minimum. So, but we definitely have some fields that we're gonna go hunt. I'm actually gonna go scout and look at one in the morning / hunt because I'm gonna be hunting across from where geese are going, and I'm just gonna go shoot some ducks because there's not gonna be enough guns, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, we still got some killing left to do. I
we'll
don't
be in
know.
Missouri tomorrow.
Huh?
We'll be in Missouri tomorrow.
And that is tomorrow.
You going down there too?
Oh, I gotta come up with an excuse on that one. Not for you guys, for my wife. I know she ain't watching this. So.
That'd be
I was gonna say I'll edit it out.
But yeah.
I wish I gotta work Friday or I'd be there.
Are we guiding?
Kinda.
Yeah, the poo.
Oh my god.
You know that's gonna be the one. That's gonna be a good hunt.
I ain't got. Yeah, I guess I can go. I ain't got to really buy anything. All right, yeah, I'll go. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be in Missouri.
We're cuddling in the camper though. I already called that
Are we
ass.
staying?
Yeah, we're staying tonight.
You're not gonna
We're hunting
go.
Saturday too?
No, tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh my god.
We're going down there Thursday night instead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave
And
it.
then Saturday, I'm hunting with you guys wherever the fuck we decide to hunt.
Okay. We'll figure that out. Hopefully we get a good scout in for tomorrow. So / some killing for the gram.
Yeah, I need some more of that, buddy.
Bitches love the grant.
We got a ton of it, but yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much. And then we'll roll into snow goose, which is my found love. Not really.
No, I hate it.
Well, I will say that you only got me for like the first 2 weeks snow geese season.
And that's all you got me for too. So.
Because I got baby on the way. And
Yeah.
I gotta stay close.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And don't get there yet.
Big baby daddy right there.
So you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we all got 'em.
Yeah.
But
Now
yeah.
that we, other than Zach.
Yeah.
Zach's got one on the way. He's got 2 kittens at the house. You tell me he got babies?
He'd be offended if he heard you say that.
No, he told me, he goes, I gotta go home and see my babies. He told me that literally yesterday.
He loves them damn cows. Baylor's out there feeding 7 of them before I left. But,
Give him some stir fry when you get home, baby.
you know what she gave? She gave
You got that Chinese restaurant right over the road from you.
Yeah, that down already got them. But she gave him some buffalo tuna.
Wow.
Hershey's works.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to shit all over my front porch.
Spicy boots.
But anyway, yeah, back to the waterfowl. We're gonna roll over to snow goose, and
We'll probably spend the majority of the rest of our season in Arkansas.
yeah. That's pretty much where it goes to after we shut
After
down.
everything just completely is garbage.
So,
But for
past 2 weeks.
yeah, no, not really. We've had some good hunts between then, but we will go all the way until the 31st until we can't hunt no more. But next year we have some big coming in the mix. We got a lease.
Yes, sir.
Not saying where.
No.
All I'm saying is don't discriminate.
Or if you do say it on accident, I'll bleep it out.
No, I'm not saying it, so we don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be a good lease. It's in a great spot.
All I got to say about the lease is fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
Is that right?
No, he says,
Not at all.
he says fool me 3 times, fuck the peace signs, load the choppers, let it rain on you.
Yeah, that part's right. That part's right. Oh man, I can't wait for the kids to watch this.
Man, I almost my head cut off.
No, you know what's funny though? Guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I appreciate the watch. Please go like and subscribe on our YouTube, on our Instagram, and we just got our TikTok rolling. Easton, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's,
he's on the ball.
It's Big Muddy Flyways. It's
That's
type
it.
Big Muddy Flyways, and there's no underscores, no nothing. It's Big Muddy Flyways. Search it, leave a follow, comment so you came from the podcast.
Yep.
Anything
I'd like to
from
see
here on out will be done by this guy right here.
Yeah.
So
And
big thanks to
So
Easton.
stay easy on me, though.
Yeah.
Roast the shit out of me.
If you guys got any good ideas for us
Yeah,
to do
please.
for podcast topics, for
Video ideas.
videos, anything
everything.
that you guys are wanting us to do, please give us a little shout out, a little comment, and we'll get that to you guys.
P.S. Tyler likes to twerk, so throw that in there. He's got a dumpy truck. They call him Laney Wilson in the duck blind.
It'll be a TikTok. I'm literally gonna edit that out and make a TikTok.
I got a picture. I'll send you him and the lion.
My wife will divorce me. All right, thanks for watching.
Until it was
Yeah, thanks.
different.